Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is.
He drills it from deep.
I entered this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight. Going down. You'll clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Batum, and it's Westbrook in at the one. And for the Nets, Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Claxton in at the five. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all, but Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. In the corner, George with it. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And here is Simmons. 5 on the clock, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. 15. There's Dinwiddie, driving the lane, and good that time.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Plumlee with a screen on Dinwiddie. And George kicks to Westbrook. Back to George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Dinwiddie. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So here's Westbrook. After the basket by Brooklyn, dishes it to George. And Leonard has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Dinwiddie against Westbrook. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Leonard against Johnson. Outside for George. Fires from deep. And another three for the Clippers.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Dinwiddie with it. Westbrook picks him up. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Westbrook. There's the dish to George. Plumlee sets the pick for George. And Leonard has it in the corner. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Dinwiddie against Westbrook. Paul George with the steal. Now here's Batum. T right on him. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Can't hit that one. The Nets go the other way with it.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now Westbrook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to George. Back to Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Batum. Here's Los Angeles now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Over Johnson. Again, Los Angeles.
Kawhi Leonard is efficient with his shooting form. Makes it look easy right there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
George with the ball. Outside, Batum. Westbrook finds George. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways, maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
And that one, good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And Simmons kicks to Finney-Smith. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Clippers leading by 5. Leonard inside, working on Walker. Pass to Highland. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Walker against Leonard. Pass to Highland. Poke loose. Smith outside. Here's Highland, guarded by Harris. That one falls.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Smith with it, guarded now by Morris. Harris looking it over. Simmons, a screen on Leonard. Here's Harris, just 5 to shoot. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
1:52 left to play in the first. Here's Highland. Left side, Leonard. Lets the three fly. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. 6 on the shot clock. Powell, the pass to Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. And it's Leonard missing. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Leonard. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And there's the pass to Powell. .56 seconds left in the first. Zubac in the post. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to...
Oh, that was something else!
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Highland, covered by Smith. Pass to Powell. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here is Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Tries from 10, and the rejection by Zubac. Now the Clippers moving it up. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Simmons for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
So for the Clippers right now, out on the wings for them, Powell and George. Batum is out there with Plumlee, and it's Highland in at point guard. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On the wing, George. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor, now 2 for 5.
How good is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Right wing. Here's Walker with the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Highland passes to Plumlee. On the wing, George. Dinwiddie covering. George, no good. Nets trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here now is Dinwiddie. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Powell. On the wing, George. Guarded by Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit. Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Over Westbrook. Here's Claxton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Westbrook. Plumlee with a screen on Dinwiddie. Westbrook passes to Plumlee. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers leading by 7. Westbrook scanning the floor. Wide open. Walker with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Claxton. Count it. Claxton's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Mann. And a deep 3 from George. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges outside. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
He hits the second from the line. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now here's Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. George has got 8 points.
Well, that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
And the Nets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Zubac is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Westbrook. Kicks to George. Zubac, a screen on Johnson. Here's George. It's deflected. Now Dinwiddie dishes it to Bridges. Here's the floater. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Clippers leading by 5. Outside Westbrook. Left side George. Here's the screen. The 18-footer is right on the mark. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, this is a specialty of Paul George. Mid-range game, yes, that's in the arsenal.
Here's Claxton. Zubac defending. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Comes up empty down low.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You see, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 5, and it's Smith missing. George with the ball. Morris with a screen on Harris. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Morris passes to Zubac. Second shot opportunity. Here's Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Woo-hoo! That's the incredible athleticism of Dennis Smith Jr. Look out below.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smith. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now, here is George. He's got 12. Morris with a screen on Harris. Here's George. High post, Zubac. Morris inside. Guarded by Simmons. And again, no good by the Clippers. Nets trail by 5. Smith right side. The pass to Finney Smith. No good on the 3. LA has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. George against Harris. 1:07 left in the first half. Good work there as it goes.
Well, Paul George simply stated is playing at a high level, getting to his spots and riding this wave of scoring.
Smith the pass to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Smith outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is so good at pick-and-roll situations, understanding how to pass around the defender.
29 seconds left here in the second. George finds Leonard. Back to George. Leonard sets a screen for George. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. George has got 16 points.
Well, he does not let the duress of that shot clock dwindling down affect his poise. Paul George just so patient.
They set the pick. Smith fires from way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the first half is now in the books. Los Angeles on top, up by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Now, here's Dinwiddie, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. To the middle. Johnson inside. Leonard's there. That one, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Westbrook with a screen for George. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Simmons on the wing. Great D that time from Batum. Los Angeles leading by 9. Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Leonard on the wing, covered by Johnson. Leonard kicks to Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Plumlee dishes to George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
We got some t-shirts for the hardest, greatest, most exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care. Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
Here's Claxton, 11 points in the game. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie with it. Westbrook picks him up. For 3, Bridges. The Clippers grab the miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Batum. Now here's Westbrook. Clock at 6. He kicks to Powell. Dinwiddie against Westbrook. Excellent D there by Johnson. Down low. Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Walker's checked in for Brooklyn. And of course, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Now, here's Westbrook. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. From the top of the key, he buries it. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
Well, in the screen and roll situation, Russell Westbrook may be the most difficult guard in the league. So smart, so tough.
To the inside, Simmons. The kick out to Walker to stop the drought. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Batum a screen on Dinwiddie. Westbrook against Johnson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You must respect the strength of Russell Westbrook. Boy, even when you foul him, he can still finish.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Dinwiddie. Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter, 4 of 8. Leonard sets a screen for Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Leonard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
Well, Kawhi Leonard getting to his spots, and his hands are up, ready to catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Here's Dinwiddie. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 13. And here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Pass to Highland. Batum a screen on Walker. Back to Westbrook. Passes it to Batum. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Johnson. Harris comes in for Bridges. And it's Dennis Smith in for Dinwiddie. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Batum. And Morris subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here is Smith. The pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, I tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
The Nets have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. Clippers leading by 10. Here's Highland. Pass to Leonard. From 12 feet out. Second chance effort. Here's Zubac. And finally they hit one. Zubac has got 6.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Now Smith got a piece of it. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Highland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Los Angeles, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. first one falls for him. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. Good on both. Nets trail by 14. Up top, Simmons. 10 points for him. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morris outside. Here's Mann. Pass to Highland. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The dish to Walker. Nets passing it around, and it's Simmons penetrating. It's good.
This is where Ben Simmons can be at his most effective, getting that dribble drive to work to his advantage.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons. At the line, 1 time.
Clippers leading by 11. Here's Highland. Zubac, a screen on Smith. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. There's 1:54 left in the third. Inside, here's Simmons, and then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
And this is what you want from Dennis Smith Jr. He has to find the open man and deliver it on time and on target.
Here's Highland. Releases. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks to Harris. Smith the pass to Finney-Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
That free throw, no good.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. Clippers leading by 11. Morris looking over the floor. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Morris has got his first points in this one.
Marcus Morris, money in the mid-range.
Here's Smith into the lane, and the rejection by Zubac. Morris outside. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. He dishes it to Powell. Passes it to Highland. Here's Zubac, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Paul George is checked in for Terrence Mann.
Paul George.
Nets trail by 13. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to Walker. For 3. Morris with the rebound. George with the ball. 18 points for him. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, and small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George, and it's Plumlee in at the center position.
Russell Westbrook, his third personal foul, first team foul. At the line, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line, one shot.
And so here are the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. Got a hand on it. Here now is Dinwiddie. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Shakes him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And he makes the first.
And out the line, shooting two.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They're leading by 8. Over in the corner, Batum. Back to Westbrook. Batum, a screen on Dinwiddie. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Claxton. This is to Dinwiddie. And the layup's good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Westbrook kicks to Batum. It's intercepted. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Finney-Smith. The dish now to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. A three. Empty that time from Leonard. Clippers leading by 6. Right side, Westbrook. Plumlee sets the pick for Westbrook. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third team foul. At the line.
He misses the free throw. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. George against Bridges with the fadeaway. The shot by George, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
From 10 feet out, the shot will not fall. Great D that time from Batum. Clippers leading by 6. It's George on the wing, defended by Bridges. Fades back. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dinwiddie outside. Down low, outside for Simmons. Now the feed to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And the Clippers call time here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Westbrook. Batum, a screen on Dinwiddie. Leonard on the wing. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, the strength of Kawhi Leonard's game is in the painted area. He is so consistent as a finisher.
Kicks it to Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Bridges. Feeds it to Simmons. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Westbrook, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This guy is just relentless. Russell Westbrook is a handful to deal with.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Los Angeles with another miss. And here are the Nets. They're on an 11-3 run. Johnson dishes to Dinwiddie. Plumlee with some nice D. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Westbrook finds Batum. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. George against Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
That's good from George. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And both free throws good for Paul George.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Here they are.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Here's Simmons. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Wow, Ben Simmons, the kind of bucket that you can build some confidence on.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Kicks it out to Leonard. Passes it to Powell. Back to Leonard. Powell sets a screen for Leonard. 5 to shoot. For 3, Westbrook. And the Clippers miss again.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Dinwiddie. The shot missing. Great D that time from Westbrook. Los Angeles leading by 5. Now Leonard. Nice move. He feeds it to Plumlee. Another shot outside for Batum. Lets it go with the 3. A rebound by the Nets. Simmons got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard against Walker. Simmons looking it over. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Out to the right wing. Westbrook against Dinwiddie. Another miss by Westbrook.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Outside, Walker lets it go from deep. No good, shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. A fader. Bridges with the board. Nets trail by 5. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. And again, no good by Brooklyn. They need this one, and Westbrook throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They trail by 7. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
Simmons passes to Claxton. Westbrook against Dinwiddie. Bridges for 3. And they recover it. Tries again. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now here's Leonard. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Shoots over Bridges. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So the Clippers with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
Took it to him when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.